Hello, this is John Bain. I've enjoyed reading all my life and continue to do that. As a matter of fact, I probably read more now as an adult than I ever have since my childhood, and my variety of the different kinds of books that I read have expanded. Coming to the 21st century, you're going to have to learn to read on an electronic reader, an electronic book called an e-book. There are Kindles, the Nook, of course different pads and tablets, a laptop computer, a desktop computer. I want to share with you today about a free program that I use to read books from my laptop and from my desktop. I prefer that. I need larger print. I have used a Kindle, I have used tablets, but I enjoy being able to. One of the reasons I've gone to reading books primarily in an electronic format is because I need to make the font very large. The program that I use is the program Calibre. I want to lead you through the process of finding this program on the internet, downloading it, installing it. And I use a portable version because I like to take my library with me on a flash drive, so I can take thousands of books with me and just have them in my shirt pocket. And there are two versions of Calibre: just the standard desktop computer, a laptop computer version, or the portable version, which can be loaded to a flash drive. So I'm going to go, the word is actually spelled C-A-L-I-B-R-E, like Calibre, but Calibre. I'm going to type in portable. Download Calibre portable. You can see it's at calibre-ebook.com//download_portable. I'm going to click download. You'll come up with whichever browser. I'm using a Firefox browser. It's asking me to save the file, so I'm going to click it. It's a exe, an executable file. It's going to ask me where I want to save it. Here it's showing my downloads, and I'm going to instead load it to the desktop. So I click where I want it to go, and you can see that it's going here in the desktop, and then click save. Setup application for Calibre portable has downloaded to my desktop. I'm going to click on it and then click run. I generally would pick another drive or an inserted flash drive of my various drives. But I'm just going to pick the desktop so that it's a little less trouble for this purpose of this demonstration. Click OK. It will create a Calibre portable folder. I want to take a moment for it to download and install all of its required programs, and then when it's finished, it'll ask me if you want to launch it. So I'm going to click no for right now because I want us to look inside this. So you're finished with that now, and you can trash that. You don't need that installation program anymore. But just open this is your folder. Very simple. It has two folders that have your settings and the different kinds of customizations that you're going to do later on as you become more familiar with the program. The main thing is to look at this. This is your Calibre library, and every book that you install into the Calibre program will wind up being stored in this Calibre library folder. So it's self-contained, it's portable. You can actually drag and drop this onto a flash drive, and everything, it is entirely portable. It's all encapsulated inside this one folder, this Calibre portable folder, and so you can copy it and make backup copies of it. I would do that. If you have a lot of books that you don't want to lose, I would keep a couple of backup redundant copies. So we do want to open it now, and this is the, if you don't have your extensions visible in your computer, it'll just say Calibre or Calibre Portable. Choose the language that you like. Click Next. You just want generic. That's the smartest way to go. It's the default selection anyway. Click Finish. And Calibre always opens with looks like books on a bookshelf. You're going to get a Calibre Quick Start Guide that is stored here. If you just you have one book there, and this is the author. You can set these however you like. You show the date that it was published and so forth. Well, this is today's date that was installed. You can expand it to full window, and you can either make these columns go away by right-clicking on one, and you can hide it, or sort them according to author or title, widen them, whatever you need to do. When Calibre first opened, it automatically installed this startup guide. So if I minimize the Calibre program and then open Calibre Portable and look in the library, we see that John Schimber, the author of the startup guide, and there's the actual book. It's an EPUB publication. And I would recommend to you to set your computer so that it will show extensions. I go to Organize, Folder and Search Options, then View. There's a box right here that says Hide Extensions for Known File Types, and I've unchecked that. However you get, whatever system you're using, XP, Vista, Windows 7 or 8, go to Folder Options in the way that you go in. That's how you go in Windows 7. I'm using Windows 7. Go to Organize up in any folder. Open any folder and go up to Organize, Folder and Search Options, View, and uncheck that right there. If you do that, you'll see that this cover photo here is a JPEG, JPG. That's the extension. This is an EPUB, and it's always good in using different kinds of formats, which format you're using. So you can see that that is a .dot EPUB. It's just called an electronic publication, EPUB. You can also locate that book from within Calibre. It's here. Go to the title and right-click on it, and go to Open Containing Folder. And that's the folder that I just had open right there. So that's a way of locating that. Now, how do you get books into Calibre? I'm going to minimize that just a little bit. And one good place on the internet is Project Gutenberg. These are many hundreds and hundreds of books in the public domain, and you can search for books by typing in the name here, or look by book category, or just browse. All these are free books. They can be downloaded and used. They do not have any copyright violation. There are many audiobooks on Project Gutenberg. Let me show you an example. I like, let's look, Daniel Defoe wrote Robinson Crusoe. It's one of my favorite classic books. And Daniel Defoe, type that into the search catalog button and then hit the enter button. You can see different related books, some by Daniel Defoe, but here's the life and adventures of Robinson Crusoe. There's even an audio version here if you want to listen to it. We can't do that in Calibre though. You do that with other programs. But this is the book I'm looking for right here. Click on that, and it has several different platforms or formats that I can use. If you're going to be reading this on your Kindle, you can just download that in the Kindle format. That will make it a MOBI, M-O-B-I. The Calibre program seems to be most friendly to e-publications. That's generally what you would read with an iPad or something like that. So I'm just going to because I want to show you how to transfer these and how to change them anyway, convert to a different format. So I clicked on that. It's wanting it doesn't have the name of the title, but that's what it's going to be. And I'm going to save the file. It's going to my desktop, so I click Save. Look at my downloads folder. It didn't take very long for that to download. And there it is on my desktop. Alright, it's supposed to be Robinson Crusoe. Let's see if that's what it is. I can click Add Books here. Add books from a single directory. That's the first offering. And it'll show a variety of places. This is just an explorer. I know that it's on my desktop. So there it is. Page 521. That's how it's named from Project Gutenberg. So I could click on that and click Open, and it's going to add it that way. Or, since I have this minimized so it doesn't cover the whole page now, and I have both of these on the same screen, I can just simply take that, pinch it with the mouse, left mouse, and just drag it to the open window. Alright, it says there, title is Robinson Crusoe, Daniel Defoe. Now I can maximize that. Click on that. It's classified as an adventure story. I'm going to right click on the title and do Edit Metadata. You see the various things. It is an EPUB. I can double click on this right here and open the book. This shows me the opening. Let's just look. I'm going to do a download cover. If you're connected to the internet, you click on that. Let's see if there's perhaps a better cover for that. It'll search Google, Amazon, Open Library. See if it comes back with a cover. There we go. Let's click on that. Alright, now I'm going to click on OK. Now, there's my quick start guide, and there's Robinson Crusoe. It has a cover on it. You don't need a cover to read it, but when you get ready to read it, and you see over here on the left, I have two authors now, one language. These are tags, and I really don't. They're not all that helpful to me. So I'm going to come down here to the bottom right-hand corner, click that. It gives me a little extra room. If you want to get rid of this window here, get rid of that. Just click that little book right there, and they'll come back. Show you a little bit of information, some tags about what kind of book, how it's associated. If you want to look at the books and just look at just the covers, there's the two books that I have in Calibre right now. I prefer this. Alright, if you want to read the startup guide, just put the arrow on the title there and double click it. If you do it too slowly, it'll just select the text there. So there it is in kind of a handheld version. And these are my arrows here for paging left or right. So I want to go to the right. I can leave bookmarks, other things here that you might want to learn about later on. But right now, let's just turn a page. Second page. You can see the pagination. This is a 37-page book or booklet. And these are all hyperlinks, so you can jump to them by clicking on them. Not all books have hyperlinks, but this one does. Tells you a little bit about Calibre, how to download it and how to install it, how to use it. If you like to see bigger print, let's get to a page here. You have the minimization button. It'll click it down to the bottom, restore it. If you want it full page though, click on that right there, and then you have an A right here with an up arrow. A with a down arrow. This is to be bigger print. Make it very large. This is what I like about Calibre. Make the print bigger. Alright, let's open Robinson Crusoe. Double click on that. Right. Maximize it there. And you can also scroll down. Over here on the side is a scroll bar. And you can scroll down. I just like to turn the pages. Not going to miss a word that way. Make the print bigger if you want it. There's Robinson Crusoe. If you look here at the very top line, it's on about page 16 or screen 16. After this, he pressed me earnestly. I'm going to close that book. I can even close the program, but when I come back to read Robinson Crusoe later on, it will remember where I left it. Now the pagination is a little bit different here. I think it's where I closed it the last. He pressed me earnestly. There we go. It was just one notch off. So it'll bring you back generally to the place that you just left. There we go. You can also put a bookmark there. Bookmark this location. And then come back and ask it for bookmarks or locate a bookmark for you. Alright. Now that's how a way to add books, either by here or by just simply dragging and dropping them. There's also Project Gutenberg is a place where you can download free books. You might buy books from Amazon. If you can get them onto your computer, all you have to do is drag them to here or download them by the Add Books feature, and then you'll have them added here. Now, let's say this right click on that and do Edit Metadata. You see that it is an EPUB, and if I'm going to read this on my Kindle, then I will have to change that, change it to a MOBI format. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to come to up here, Convert Books, and I have Robinson Crusoe selected there, and convert individually. I just want to convert that. You see the input format is an EPUB, and the output is EPUB, but I want to change that to a MOBI. An MOBI format is what Kindle uses. Alright, now there's a lot of things you can do to change the look and feel, page setup, a lot of different things you can do to change, but don't worry about that right now. It's something you'll want to learn later on. And so you've got, this is the way it is now, this is what you want it to be, so you're just going to click on that when you're ready, and you'll see that in the right hand corner down here, very right hand corner, Jobs 1, that it is working. It's converting that. It will take just a few moments. I'm going to come up here and right click on Robinson Crusoe, open containing folder, and you see the wheel has quit spinning down here. This is my Calibre library folder, and you can see there that that is a MOBI now. So I can right click on that, copy it, or I can minimize the program. I can right click on the desktop and do paste, and it will paste that to my desktop. Or I can just simply take it from this folder here and drag it over. And that's really the best way, because you only really need one copy. You don't want neat double format copies. It'll only read one. But I've removed that from the Calibre folder now. And now all I have to do is attach my Kindle with the USB cable to my computer, and I can drag this to my Kindle, or I can email this to myself. I have another video, if you haven't checked it out, on how to email books to your Kindle from your computer. So that's There are various Bibles and other different kinds of literature that you can download. As I said, you can purchase books. If they're sent to your email, just download the attachments as they are attached to your emails, download them to your computer, and then drag and drop them here or install them through Add Books. And that's a pretty good outline of Calibre. I have thousands of books. I carry them around with me on a little flash drive. It's just a few gigs in size. And so I hope you enjoy that. It's a free program, and it's the best that I know of.